Hi, you guys. Hello, hello. Okay, so I had some questions. This is going to be a question and answer video. Okay, trauma question and answer video. Okay, one of the questions was um, the difference between our spirit and our soul. Okay, so where does the body come from? The body comes from the earth. Okay, Father Sky, Mother Earth. Basically, Father Sky impregnates Mother Earth. Okay, Mother Earth gives birth to critters, humans, crystals, kitty cats, water, all of that. Okay, so they work together in a team. They are your mother and your father. Okay, now the body comes through here, comes through the Father Sky and Mother Earth. That's the body. Okay, then you have a soul and a spirit. How do they fit in here? Okay, let's say, let me do it pink. Okay, I have mentioned in another video that this is what I call Earth School. Okay, this is where young souls come to learn lessons. And I also told you that up here, there were higher dimensions. Now you have to watch my third eye video. Not so important. That third eye video is just important. This way you can prevent being tricked by the bad guys. Okay, so we have a young soul. Let's say this is a young soul. Okay, we'll just say energy. Okay, this is a young soul. Now, this young soul, has a little bit of issue with jealousy in the dimensions where they live. Not bad, but a little bit. We fine tune ourselves before we go up to the higher dimensions where the saints live. We have to fine tune ourselves. We need to get rid of the potential to be ugly. So, say this soul right here has a little bit of a jealousy issue where they come from. Okay, so this soul will talk to when this soul is deciding the things that it needs to work on. It talks to its spirit guides. Okay, we'll just say these are spirit guides, and these are actually family. Most of the time, they're family. Okay, they want you to make it to the top. They want you to rejoin them, if you will, when you're done here, and not be a demon, because that's what will happen to you if you don't get through this process. So this is the soul, and we'll say that there's 3 spirit guides right here with your family, and you need to experience what it's like to be jealous here. You need to experience what it's like to work through that jealousy. So you will talk to you draw a plan for yourself, okay? And because there's so much to learn, you can't do it all in one lifetime. I mean, you probably could, but I don't know anybody that is to that master level. I certainly wasn't. Okay. So this spirit connects with the spirit guides, which are usually family. And they'll say, okay, so we see a little bit of jealousy that needs to be dealt with. So the lifetimes, these two, the soul and the spirit guides, the family, will get together. Now, you will be given challenges in each one of your lifetimes. So say you have a jealousy issue, okay? You will be put by plan and by design with your spirit guides and your soul, you will have lifetimes to work on that, okay? So now let's say we decided, your spirit guides and your soul, that you would get through 13 lifetimes. And it's usually way more than that, but let's just say. So this is your soul, okay? And your soul creates your spirit, okay? And this is the first lifetime. First time. Okay? This would be the second. Now, I'm just going to briefly go over this. I don't want to get into too much. I've noticed that I'm going a little bit deeper than what people need right now. Okay? So, this is the first time. Your soul, with your spirit guides and family, will design the body. Okay? Now, the second, say second lifetime, second time, you'll have another spirit. Okay? Now, your spirit creates designs, how about I'll say, the body. Okay? And here we go. All right? Body. And let's say we've got third lifetime. Okay? And it's, like I said, it's usually more. Okay, so we'll say third time. All right? And you have a spirit. Okay, and a body. Okay. Now, there's your soul. There's your, let me write this. This is your guides. / family. Okay. Now, as you're designing all of this program that you're going to be going through, your guides and your family and angels, let me just put good angels, okay, not the bad angels. Okay. This here is your support. We know this before we come in here, and I talked about the soft spot on the head. When that closes, you forget. Okay, you come in here and you have to start new on each lifetime. So, here's your soul. You're working together with your family guides, your guides, your family, your angels, and you need to come up with what it is that you need to learn in each lifetime. Okay, so your soul creates your spirit. And your spirit goes into the body that the Father Sky and Mother Earth has created. The body will look identical to the spirit each time. Now, I'm not going to get into I don't want to get into too deep here. I just want this to be basic. Once you have an idea of how this works, you can work at it. Now, my job as a trauma teacher is to introduce you to your spirit. Okay, your spirit has all this information, but because of the pharmaceuticals and because of trauma and all kinds of stuff, your spirit has not been in your body. These frequencies are keeping your spirit out of your body. Okay, so you have a soul, talks to your spirit guides, you guys make a plan. Okay, in lifetime one, let's say I've got a little bit of jealousy for my brother, whoever, and that's something that needs to be worked on. Okay, say you have a little bit of anger where you live, okay, before you come into this dimension, before you come into the earth. Okay, so we'll say jealousy here. Okay, we'll say this. Okay, this is what you're going to be working on in this first lifetime. Say, like, you got a little bit of anger. So we're going to say we're going to work on anger. And that one. Okay. Self-love. Let's try that. Okay, so we're going to do self-love in this one. Okay. So, if in this first lifetime you needed to deal with jealousy, well, they're going to set up a situation, many situations, because those lessons will keep coming until you learn the lesson. Okay? So you're going to be in some situations that you've designed, okay, that you have created to deal with jealousy. Okay? Say you have a brother or say you're female and you have a sister. There will be something, not always, but this could be one of the plans. You will have people that you're going to be jealous of, okay? So you're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to see the consequences of jealousy, the bad spirits associated with jealousy. Now, but the system is set up to where you will learn your lessons, okay? Now, say the second lifetime. Now, this is a young soul, remember, coming in pretty young, hasn't experienced any of this, okay? So the second lifetime, you've talked to your guides and your family and your angels, and you guys made this little contract. And the second lifetime, you're going to be dealing with anger. You are going to have things come at you, okay, that are going to tick you off. Okay, why is that? Because you're supposed to be learning about anger here. Okay? Not that you're a horrible person and all of this, but you've got a little bit of issues. You could potentially have a lot of issues with anger. And this is how we keep the higher dimensions pure. Okay? So your first lifetime, I'm just going to go back. This is your guides and your family and your angels, and you guys are going to hook up here, and you're going to figure out what it is you need to learn. Okay, so the first lifetime was jealousy. So you planned everything and how, and of course you forget when you come here, how you were going to learn those lessons. Okay. You will be presented with, in that lifetime, tons of reasons to be jealous. Not reasons to be jealous, but situations to where you could be jealous. Now, you can either learn these lessons, or you will spend many, 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 many lifetimes learning that lesson. And have you ever noticed that when you've got a lesson that you need to learn, that same lesson will hit you and hit you and hit you until you get it. Okay, like I said, it may take many lifetimes, but eventually you'll get it. Okay, or you won't be done here. You will stay on this planet. I won't say forever, but you could until the planet's gone. You will stay here. Either you learn these lessons, or you can give up, have just too much fear and too much trauma and too much anger and too much jealousy and self-hate, and you sell this soul of yours to the bad guys, to the demons. Now, this is how that works. Okay, so jealousy, you will be hit with all kinds of jealousy here. Say, for instance, you do have a little bit of a jealousy issue, and each place you go to work, there's someone with a killer body, just smart, rich, all of these things, okay? You're going to be presented with those things. And perhaps the lifetime that you have to deal with jealousy, you say you're overweight, okay? Or you have whatever it is, okay? Whatever it is that would make you feel like you need to be jealous against somebody because you don't feel adequate, which is a trap, by the way. Okay, so you would deal with jealousy and all kinds of situations are going to come to you until you learn this lesson. All right, I've gotten to the point now where I go, okay, what's the lesson? Because I'm tired of causing myself pain. And that's what this is. We cause ourselves pain. Okay, so the second lifetime, the soul and the guides and family and angels will write this contract up. So the second lifetime, you will have a review of how you did in that lifetime with your spirit guides and your family. And then the second, so you're going to deal with anger. You're going to have situations come at you that you're going to feel like, man, this isn't fair. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? It isn't fair most of the time. But that's going to help you deal with anger. Okay, say for instance, you've got family anger demons, okay? And this happens from, say, one of your great grandpas had anger issues and he beat the kids, and that just passed on through the generations. Okay, well, that's some serious anger. Okay, you're going to be hit with so many situations that you have to deal with anger until you finally go, okay, what's the lesson? Okay, I need to surrender into this. What is the lesson? Because if you don't do that, you are going to have so many more situations to deal with anger. Okay, most of the time, the anger issues are just something small, but we blow it up into huge things, but not always. Okay, so okay, let's go back. Now, I hope you understand that. Your spirit's created by your soul. Okay, your spirit comes into the body. Upon birth, supposed to be, okay, because of the immediate pharmaceuticals, because of these towers that are up when a mom gives birth. I don't think the baby's in there, or the spirit's in there like it should be anyway. So, and then you add a little bit of pharmaceuticals on it, little vaccines, a little bit of vitamin K2 in the eye, separates the spirit. So, okay, let's go here. So say third lifetime. You need to deal with self-love. Now, why are we here? We come here, the young souls come here to learn mostly self-love. If you've got self-love, okay, then all of this other stuff, small potatoes. We're here to learn how to love. Plus, we're creators. We create worlds. Okay, we have been lied to, dumbed down, fluoridated, medicated, just whatever rotten thing they could do to us to help us learn. All right? So, say your third lifetime is self-love. You are going to be put in situations. Maybe you're going to have some habits that are going to make you feel yucky inside. Okay? So, or some things that come up in your life that you cannot control, that you, say for instance, you have a deformed body, okay? And you've got to learn self-love. It's going to be a difficult task for you to learn self-love when you see everyone else with perfect bodies, functional perfect bodies is what I mean by that, and you didn't come into this lifetime with the perfect body. Okay, say, who knows, it could be anything. Okay, it could be deformity. It could be whatever it is that makes you feel bad about yourself. You're going to be hit with tons and tons of those lessons until you finally learn self-love. Because you can't truly love another until you've learned to love yourself. And when you've learned to love yourself, you can truly love others. And that's what we're here to learn. Okay, so I hope that you can understand this. So, the spirit and the body. The body is going to be designed however you need it to be in that lifetime. If you're here to learn about jealousy, okay, you're not going to have the perfect body. All the things that society is telling us that's supposed to make us happy, and all of these things like, say, a 10 on a 1 through 10 scale. You're not probably going to have that, okay, because you wouldn't learn jealousy, okay? So, you're going to have, the body is going to be designed to accommodate whatever lesson that you need to learn in that lifetime. Okay. And here, anger. The spirit goes into the body upon birth. Spirit goes into the body upon birth. And you might have, say you have 250 lifetimes, you'll have 250 spirits, each different lifetime. Okay, so the spirit is created by the soul, and the spirit comes into the body. The body is created by Mother and Father Earth. Okay, Mother Earth, Father Sky. That's where the body comes from. This is truly a very complex program, but we have to do it. This is how we keep the light. This is how we keep the higher dimensions pure. Because all of the crud that you'll learn here in this duality world will prevent you from making mistakes when you do get up to the higher dimensions. Now, okay, so I hope that explains it. The guides, your family, your angels, they work with the soul. Okay? The soul creates the spirits, and the spirits create the bodies. Okay? So you're going to be given the exact body you need to deal with the issues you have. Anger, you're going to be, your spirit will design your body, and your body will look like it's supposed to look for you to learn these lessons. Okay? This is, and self-love. Okay, the spirit creates the spirit designs the body, not creates. Father Sky and Mother Earth create the body. All right. Now, I hope that that makes sense. I'm going to cover one more thing. Okay, so I'm going to erase that. I'm going to pause this for a minute, and we'll talk about energy centers. Okay. Hi, guys. All right, now that we've covered the soul and spirit, I want to talk to you about your body. I told you and your energy centers. I told you in one of my videos that, just lost my train of thought. Anyways, okay. In our bodies, I told you that our bodies are like a giant battery, and then to charge that battery, keep yourself grounded, sun gaze, get some of that energy in your body, be around natural things like plants and colors. We react to anything natural, anything unnatural. Our bodies are going to react to it because that's how it was designed. Okay, now in your other books, when I said that most people who are teaching you about this stuff have lied, well, not all of them have lied because they were taught wrong, okay? But the ones who are bestsellers and that kind of stuff, and they're on mainstream media and all of this, television, yeah, they lied. Okay, so now in the other books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take off the green one because we're taught in the yoga material that you'll get that our heart energy center is green. Our heart energy center is pink. Okay, it's pink. Pink is our heart energy center. So when you're being taught by those other guys in these other books and stuff, they're omitting that. They're omitting the heart. And that's what's wrong with us right now. We have forgotten about our hearts. We have forgotten about love. And we've got to get back to that. So, your first energy center is red. Okay? These are like spinning vortexes. Let me show you. They're like this. Okay, they emit a color, they emit a sound, and they emit a vibration. Okay. When we're grounded to the earth and we are, our batteries are charged, so to speak, then these function the way they're supposed to. Your first energy center is red. Your second energy center is orange. Your third energy center, where I say the spirit comes in and out of, is yellow. The heart, we're going to put it pink. Now, the other literature that you're going to get says it's green. I'm not even going to cover that, okay? So, your heart is pink. So, I'm going to just put this right here. We'll see. This is your heart, okay? Then, your throat energy center is sky blue. I don't have any kind of blue to make that sky blue, but that would be sky blue. Then you get up to your third eye. that is indigo. Okay, that would be like in between a blue and a purple. It's just beautiful. And then on the top, you have, it is purple. Okay, you also have some down here and in your hands. In fact, you have energy centers all over your body. That's how you were designed. But these are the ones that they're teaching, and I wanted to clarify this. Okay, it's these energy centers, and they're different colors and frequencies um, that make up your aura. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, this is your aura. An aura is the energy that is released from the body. Okay, so this would be these colors will be in your energy center. Now, let's just do another color real quick. We're going to do orange. Okay. Okay, and on and on and on. Okay, all the colors, all these colors. That makes up your aura. Now, when I told you that the bad spirits will come into your aura before they get into your body, you'll have to go back to the third eye video. That's a really good one to keep watching until you get it. Practice this stuff so you know if you're being communicated by a bad spirit or your good spirit. Okay, so we have these energy centers here that maintain the health of the body. That's why illness happens at an energy level first. Okay, so okay, let me just say, when bad spirits are getting into your head, okay, when you're hearing, look at that girl's clothes, or whatever it is, I'm getting jealous of somebody, whatever one of those subcategories, and I was going to do it today, but I got to see my friend I haven't seen in a while. She went to do something pretty tough, and she really did a great job, so I wanted to see her. Okay, anyways, so the bad spirits will come in, and I'll draw another one of these for tomorrow's video, and we will talk about the seven subcategories of demons and how they get in. Okay, so say the bad guys are over here, and they're right in your energy centers. They're in your aura. Okay, first you think a thing, or you do a thing, and you invite them off the conveyor belt down into your energy center. And if you think it enough, oh, they're hanging around. They're hoping you're going to slip. They're hoping that they're going to be able to get inside the body and drain some of this energy out of this energy centers. These energy centers is what they feed on. Okay, that's why if you're with somebody and they want to, okay, say two people, they've been together a really long time, and they're used to doing things a certain way, and this one will trigger that one, and they trigger each other, and they know the game, and they keep the game going, and they keep the fighting going, and they do that because it feeds the demons inside their body. So, some people who just create problems, okay, they create problems because the demons inside their body have already drained out pretty much a good significant amount of their life force. So now they've got to start getting it from other people. All right. So, anyways, I think that's all I wanted to cover there. Plants, okay, plants and animals and ocean water, all of this stuff, our energy centers respond to that. This is why using all this synthetic clothes and synthetic medicine and all of this, it just wipes this out. Now, if you've had trauma, okay, and that's what this is about, these energy centers are not functioning like they need to, okay? Remember, there is red. Now, you can go look, any of the literature that's out there right now, you can look at a picture, and just remember when you're looking at that picture how they have the energy centers, where they have them. You're going to want to put pink on the inside because they kind of miss that one, and of course they would. The world's gone to crap. So this one is the most important in my opinion. All right, so you have red, orange, yellow, pink. This is sky blue, indigo, and purple. You want these energy centers to function It's like a giant battery. Now your spirit, okay, oh, this is where I was at. Okay, so these bad guys will get into your energy center, okay? Or maybe you're fighting with somebody. They're attracted to trauma energy, like ants are attracted to sugar, and flies are attracted to poo. Okay, they know it, they smell it, they see it because all of the energy has a frequency and a color. They know it. Okay, so they'll come over here and say, um, so they'll come in here and they're hanging out in here in your energy centers. Okay, your aura. Before they even come into your aura, they're right about here, out here, just kind of knowing that you've had a problem in the past with anger, so they're going to wait around and see if maybe they can get into your body. So they'll come and hang out. You start thinking a thing. Excuse me. They'll come and hang out inside your energy centers. Excuse me again. Now, they want to get inside that portal and get inside the body. You start acting out on that stuff, on that behavior, they're coming right in. Okay? And this is why they work so hard to get you off balance. Because if you're off balance, if you keep a conscious connection to your spirit and a conscious connection to this portal and make sure that it's closed often, they're just waiting for something to happen so they can sneak in because there's nothing they can do. All right, now this is a little bit different than if you've had childhood trauma. If you've had childhood trauma, and I suppose some adult trauma would fit this too, then say the spirit was out of the body, okay, for say you were raised in an abusive home. So the spirit was separated from the body through abuse because your spirit doesn't want to take on that stuff. That's why it takes on the body. And while your spirit's out of the body, the bad spirits, usually they transfer from the abuser to the victim and vice versa, has already come in here and set up house in your body. Okay? They drill, and the bad spirits will come in, they'll drill an energy center. Say you were abused in your home. Okay? It's definitely going to cause a disruption in your bottom energy center because that is your safe zone. Okay, that is, every child should feel safe at home, right? Well, you would think. Okay, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way right now, but we're going to change that. So the bad guys will come in here and drill an energy hole in that energy hook and hook in to that energy center. Okay, and they'll hook in. So you can get your spirit back in your body a little bit when you're balanced. Okay, you can say, okay, this is good. I can keep, when you're balanced. That's why they work so hard to get you off balance. So you can even tell the bad spirit, okay, go away. Once you learn how to do this, go away. But that bad spirit's hooked into that energy center. Okay, so this is trauma. Trauma is the separation of the spirit from the body. And what happens when you have trauma? You have bad spirits because they love it. Okay? So they'll hook into that energy center and you can tell them to leave, but they'll be right back unless you get rid of that energy. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. So just know that you can look at the literature that's out there and you can look at the energy centers, maybe in a yoga book or any book that has this information, but just always remember where the heart chakra, I don't even like to call it chakra, energy center is missing in there, in their literature. And you got to remember that's why we came here, to learn to love. And we are creators, so we also come here to learn how to create. All right, so that's, and you can also look up the meanings of these energy centers and what each color and what the vibration is. I don't have time to get into it. I still have another project I'm working on that I need to get to. So I hope I covered that. Please do your research. And you know what? I don't expect anybody to believe me. In fact, don't believe me. Hook up with your spirit. Okay, let your spirit teach you. That's the missing link in all of this, is your spirit. Okay? There's a spirit in charge, always. So it's either your good spirit or bad spirits. Because if not, the body would go, have it just break down. Okay, it would implode on itself. Okay, so we got that. This is the aura. This is what the energy centers look like. These are the colors of the energy centers. Okay. Well, there's colors. The colors aren't really great because this is an eraser board. So there you go. All right, now I think I've covered what I need to cover in this video. This takes practice and it takes study, but I've studied my whole life. I didn't need to study that hard because I had a spirit that was just waiting to be invited into my body. Um, a spirit that this body was designed to house. All right, you'll get all your lessons. You'll be amazed at the things you are told. It's just because the body and the spirit work together. You could have had a thought at, say, 15. Um, you wondered how something worked. Okay, no one had the answer. No one was talking about it, but you wondered. You know, maybe 20 years later, that answer will come to you. Why? Because your spirit never forgot you asked that question. And when it was time for you to have it, you'd get the answer. All right, so that's it for this video today. I was down a little bit yesterday, so I didn't do anything yesterday. I was kind of sick yesterday. So I am going to finish up these videos. Tomorrow I will do the seven subcategories of demons. I know there's been some people waiting on that one. Then I'm going to redo the Trauma 5 video, okay, where I put the steps in it. I realized after I was done doing that I gave you way too much information for beginners. So I'm going to simplify this. And I want to thank you because you're helping me put together an effective program, if you will. Because you're helping me understand how deep I need to go uh, and how to explain things. So I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. So anyways, I'm going to be done here tomorrow. Oh, I had done a video, just a lighting check. I hope the lighting's better in here because I've just been having a heck of a time with it. Now, with the earth, I had talked about Father Sky and Mother Earth. You know, Mother Earth creates crystals. Okay, Father Sky and Mother Earth create crystals. Okay, these crystals have a consciousness. They're alive. In fact, they're more evolved than we are, if you could imagine that. Okay, but it is true. Crystals are not evil. Okay, people can use crystals for evil, but you can use anything for evil. So it's your intent when you use these crystals, if you're going to do evil with them or not. I don't touch around with evil. Okay, I've had to experience evil enough in my life to where I don't want to mess around with them. Okay, and I don't want to just give them any of my attention. So when I use crystals, my intent is good. Yes, there are people who use crystals for witchcraft. There's people, demon-infected people who sacrifice animals for their deities. There's entities or humans, demon-infected, and I don't even want to say this because I don't know if they're demon-infected or not, but if they're causing harm, they're demon-infected, that worship the sun. Okay? And who am I to say that that's bad? I don't know. That's not me. I'm not them. All I can do is keep my side of the street clean and teach others to do the same. So, okay, tomorrow I will give. I was gonna try to do it tonight, and I may still do that seven subcategories. And actually, I'm not. Okay, not today, but I do want to cover one more thing. When I did Trauma 5, and I put the steps there, and I was talking about we and I. We're going to get down to basics here. The only thing that you need to remember is that you're I, you're one, and then when you ask your spirit to come in, it becomes we. But when I do the steps, I am going to make clear the I and the we. Okay, and I'm going to shorten the steps so people who've had trauma can do them. I need things simple for myself. because if I get too complicated, I get off balance. When I get off balance, these little suckers, the bad guys, can come into my body. So, anyways, all right. I love you guys, and we're going to be done here. And I will see you in the next video. All right. Much love to you.